We're not gonna be under the curses.
Yeah.
So it ain't gonna be the same.
So they not gonna act like that when
you gotta remember what they did to us in slavery, man. How they broke us, how they broke our women.
Yeah, they really did that. They
suck
suck with our women
like
too.
they just,
That's
you
even
know what I
worse.
mean? We've been programmed to be the way that we are today.
Yeah, the women ain't going. They're not going in captivity. I mean, they gonna, they gonna be in the kingdom too, brother.
Yeah.
It's gonna be their rest too.
Okay.
You know, it ain't just for us. It's for them too. They only act like that because we act like that.
So
You know?
pretty much what they see us do, they do.
Well, the Most High did that. First of all, what are we to the Most High?
The apple of his eye, right?
Yeah, but what else?
Shoot.
Yeah. What else though? Yeah, what else?
Yeah, children. Like we want his children. So
Nah, what were we talking about? The woman, right? So
Yeah.
so let's stick on that, right?
yeah.
What is the woman to us?
Oh, like a rib, right?
Our rib. But what else, brother?
A rib.
She's our glory, man.
Glory. Our glory.
Right.
Concubine. No, not concubines. Well,
Right.
actually, are we going to
So-
get that too in the kingdom? We're going to get concubines and all that.
So what is a woman's glory?
Oh, like her hair, right?
Her hair.
Her long hair, which they be cutting it off.
And what the Most High do? He cursed their hair, right?
Plus their hair, yeah.
What is our glory?
What is our glory?
The
It's our
woman.
women, yeah.
Is our woman.
Mm-hmm.
And what are we to the Most High?
Oh, kind of like his woman.
We're His glory.
Right. Yeah, his glory.
So you took the Most High's glory away from Him. He gonna do what?
Take the glory away from us.
There you
Our
go,
woman.
brother.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna take the glory away from you. He gonna take your woman.
Okay, now I see it because it's an order.
You rebellious against the Most High.
So he's gonna-
Your woman gonna be rebellious against you. You know.
Okay, now I see it. Now I see
And I'm not speaking about you. I'm speaking about
Oh, no,
us as a nation.
it. Yeah.
You know,
Isaiah 38.
Isaiah 38.
I mean, Isaiah 33, verse 18.
Yeah, get that.
Isaiah 38.
33.
Yeah, 33 verse
Oh,
18.
33.
Yeah, I'll read it. It says, thine heart, this is Isaiah 38 verse 18. Thine heart shall meditate terror. Right, meaning what? You're going to think about it, man. You're going to come up with different ways on how to punish Esau. You know what I'm saying? In the kingdom, we thinking about it now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it now.
You know, we thinking about that now, man. How I'm going to punish these devils, man, when that time come. All right?
Yeah.
Y'all got anything else? I wanted to go into Revelation 7, but we'll go into that next time, Lord willing.
Okay. So I got Isaiah 38, right?
33.
Or 33.
33 and 18.
So if you got questions, I guess now's a good time to bring it out.
Right.
Yeah, so like, yeah, kind of like what I was saying, like in the kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
are we gonna just have just that one wife and that's it, or will
Nah.
we're gonna have like multiple wives and stuff?
Of course, brother.
Like,
It's
we
the
gotta have
kingdom,
multiple
man.
wives, Okay.
What kind of? First of all, what is the life our expectancy is
So
going to be
you
in
know
the
these
kingdom?
women, they get all jealous if you got somebody else.
What is the life expectant, brother? What is the life expectancy we gonna have in the kingdom?
Eternal.
Eternal.
Right.
Eternity.
The scriptures say we're gonna rule with Yahweh 1,000 years.
Yeah, we ain't gonna never die.
Well, we may. I mean, that's still. Like the scriptures say, right? There's certain things that we know, certain things we don't know.
We know in part. So
Right, we know in part, so we prophesy in part. All right. I believe that we're not going to physically, our body is going to get old and deteriorate. You know what I'm saying? Or grow old. You know, it's going to, just like Adam, you know, eventually Adam ended up dying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there's reincarnation in the scriptures.
Mm-hmm.
So are we going to come back in the reincarnation? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then what? But are we going to remember our past life? Yeah.
We're gonna remember our past life too.
We're going to remember everything. Every time you come back, right, you're going to remember everything. Your body is like I said, it's going to be a spiritual earthly body. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have new bodies, but it's still going to be an earthly body.
Like a sinful flesh type of body.
No, it's not going to be sinful flesh. We're going to go back to Adam, the way Adam was. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We still going to have an earthly body. It's not going to be sinful flesh, because that's why the Most High say he going to give us a new heart. You know what I'm saying? Meaning we going to have in our spirit, we're not going to sin no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, Adam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Adam never sinned, right?
Right.
Until he sinned. So in other words, he was perfect, right? Adam was perfect until the serpent came and beguiled Eve, right? And then used Eve to get to Adam. Now he committed sin. Prior to that, Adam was what? Perfect. He knew no sin. You know what I'm saying? So we going back to that state, how Adam was. But we still going to be flesh, but we going to be like superhuman. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around it, because that's why the scriptures say,
Flesh and superhuman.
that's why the scriptures say that it says that we don't know what the Most High has in store for us in paradise, in the kingdom. You know, eyes have not seen nor ears heard what the Most High has in store for you. So we read the scriptures and we try to use the scriptures to imagine what the kingdom is going to be like. Am I saying, this is in stone? No, this is what I see through the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? We going back to the way Adam was. Adam was perfect. But this time we're not going to sin. We're going to remain perfect in the kingdom. But at the same time, we're going to have spiritual, angelic bodies. But they're still going to be fleshly bodies. They're not going to be the same heavenly bodies, right? Because there's two types of flesh. There's one angelical and one earthly. We're still going to be terrestrial, right? We're going to have terrestrial bodies, but we're going to be on a whole nother level, brother. You know what I'm saying? We're going back to the ancient world, man. You look at the men in the ancient world, they had the Most High blessed certain brothers with certain gifts. We're going to have all those gifts, right? Go to, what's that scripture say? The weak shall be as David. I believe it's Amos. Let's get Amos, if I'm correct. Or it could be Hosea. Let me see. It says, those that are as David shall be as God. It's one of the smaller books, I believe. Let me see, I'll find it. Y'all looking it up?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the type of okay, yeah. Zechariah, the 12th chapter, the 7th verse. Start there.
12.
12 verse 7.
Okay.
7. I got you. This is Zechariah chapter 12.
You gotta read a lot on that, bro.
Oh, that's lucky. This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. The Lord also shall save the tent of Judah. First, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah.
Right, go ahead.
In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And he that is feeble among them at the day shall be as David.
Stop. It says, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. Now, if you know anything about David, David killed, David had spiritual power, man.
Con.
He had, the scriptures say, he used to break iron and staffs with his hands, man, with his arms. He was a straight up warrior. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure David got probably stabbed and shanked and sliced with swords.
Yeah.
But the Most High, Didn't let him get cut.
Dang. Wow.
Right? You watch them old karate movies. Dudes be hitting with a sword. They go, you know, block it with his real hands and all that. Brothers had that type of power, man.
Gracious.
You know what I'm saying? You look at David's 47 mighty men. It said, man, one of them brothers killed, you know, went to war, killed a whole bunch of Canaanites or whatever they were. I forget exactly what nation that was. It could have been Canaan or Philistines or whatever. He said that he was so like the spirit was so in him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or it could have been Moabites. His spirit was so riled up that after he killed all these men, he still wanted to fight, man.
Still want to fight.
He still wanted war. So what did he do? He saw a lion in a ditch, right? A lion inside of a ditch. He jumped down there and fought the damn lion, man.
That's crazy.
I don't give a damn who you are today. Ain't nobody just gonna fight a damn lion, man.
Nah.
A hungry ass lion that's in a damn pit. This lion fell into a pit. Who knows how long that lion was down there? And his brother jumped into the pit with him
That's crazy.
to fight the damn lion, brother.
That's insane, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Because
gotta-
why? Because he still wanted to fight. That spirit was on him where he still wanted to fight. You read about Samson. Samson had spiritual power.
Yeah, that was a strong dude.
He was strong, but the Most High was with him, man. He had spiritual power. It wasn't about he could lift 100,000 pounds or whatever. Nah, he wasn't working out. He just had spiritual power, man. You know what I'm saying? He took a jawbone of an ass and killed a bunch of dudes. And they had swords, they had all type of weapons. He just used a jawbone of an ass. You know what I'm saying? Then when they cut out his eyes, the scriptures say that he grabbed the two pillars and just took everything down and killed them. You know, and then you have many men in the scriptures, man. You read about them. They had spiritual power. You know, you had like Elijah. Elijah would take his coat off, his mantle, and there was a river. He'll just take the mantle, hit the river, and the river would part, and he would walk over on dry land.
That's crazy.
You know, these brothers had spiritual power, man.
Just like Yahweh Shai.
Just like Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai was the illest. Yahweh Shai be talking to you, and then boof, he disappeared like that. You be like, what the hell? Where did he go?
Oh, snap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all be chilling, and then boom, Yahweh Shai just be like, yo, what up? What y'all eating over there? Give me some fish. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He'll just pop up in from nowhere.
That's wild. It's hard to
I
fathom.
love it.
Huh?
Hard to fathom.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'm still.
That's why when
eating,
you read the scriptures, how it says, you know, they try to stone you out and then he escaped. A lot of that was just him just disappearing on their ass, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They try to, you know, the whole swarm will be on him and he'll just vanish. Boom, he's gone. Where the hell he go?
Yeah, because I remember.
They think he escaped through the crowd. Nah,
Yeah, they was going to throw him like headlong.
Yeah.
At that time.
You know, so we have spiritual power, man. Our ancestors had spiritual power. The men in this book had spiritual power. In the kingdom, we gonna get spiritual power. Right? So it says, and he that is feeble among them in that day shall be as David. Go ahead.
In the house, let's see, what I said.
Right.
Okay, in the house of David shall be as God, as the angels of the Lord before them.
Right. In the house of David shall be as God,
Wow.
as the angel of Yahweh before them. Meaning what? We gonna be like gods, man. We gonna get that godly state. We gonna be on that godly level. Meaning powers. What does God mean in the Hebrew? Allah. What does Allah mean? It means power.
Power.
As the angel, we gonna be powers like angels, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna have angelic bodies. We're gonna have terrestrial, but it's basically gonna be like terrestrial angelic bodies. Let me put it like that.
That's kind of weird.
Our bodies are gonna be terrestrial, but they're gonna be superhuman. We're gonna be Supermen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much. Like
Yeah.
you be able to fly.
We're gonna be like Superman, right? Check it now. What was Superman's name? What was his real name? Yeah.
Cal Halal, something like that, right?
What?
I don't know.
Kal-El.
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 What is Kal-El?
Kal-El.
Right.
Kal-El.
I told you.
Praise God.
Well,
Kal-El.
El is God, right? I remember I told you
God,
El.
right?
So Kel is Kal. It's pronounced Kal Allah. Kal-El. Kal Allah, which means Kal is all. His name was All Power.
Right, I was going to say that.
Oh.
I didn't think it made sense, but okay.
All Power.
Because call
Yeah.
Allah.
What was his father's name?
I don't know.
Jarrell.
Joel.
Right. They were showing you he's supposed to be Judah. Jarrell.
But it's so weird of how they make Superman a white guy.
Yeah, of course. That's what they're going to do. But you see, they taking it from the scriptures, man. They took that from the scriptures, brother.
Yeah. Batman too.
No, Batman is represent Esau. Because Batman is phony. Batman is he's phony. He's nothing without technology.
Right.
See, that's Esau. You know, Esau needs his technology. Batman needs
Yeah.
his technology. Without technology, Batman is just a regular dude. He's not a superhero.
Can't really fly.
Yeah, he got his money. He trusted his money. Without his money, without his technology, he ain't nothing. He's a slave. That's Esau. That Batman represent Esau.
Got you.
You know?
Batman. Yeah, because he needs a little psychic with him too. Robin.
Yeah, when they're gay.
you know.
Batman and Robin is gay. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying? Robin was gay as hell. That was his little boy toy.
Yeah. What about the girl?
What?
Batwoman.
I don't know. She was probably, I don't know what she, dyke or something. I don't know, but I ain't read it. I ain't going that deep with it now. You know what I'm saying? All I know is Batman and Robin gay as hell. That represent Esau. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man. Yeah, you can tell they were, man. They were very tight with each other, though.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
tight, man.
When, I mean, you go to the old Batman, you know, they used to wear spandex. And,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
spandex. Man, that's gay stuff.
Yeah.
Man. Why would men wear spandex though, y'all?
I mean, I don't know, brother. You gotta, I don't know, man. But anyway, what I was saying. Oh yeah, a lot of them super characters, man. That represent Israel, man.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? You look at the mutants and all that. You know, not the, you know, but I'm saying the mutants that have them that spiritual power, mind control, and
Oh yeah.
we gonna have all that, man. Be able to control people's minds and stuff, and get into their get into their head. What would you think we're gonna do with Esau? We're gonna get into their brain, man. We're gonna get into their head, man.
So
What
like,
we want.
this is gonna be great.
We're gonna hear their thoughts.
So like,
You know what I'm saying?
I could go
Esau
in
could be
his
over there. You know, you could walk through your field, your mud, you know, the mud field or whatever. You're gonna be carried by a bunch of some slaves. Like they gonna carry you on the throne, brother.
They're gonna carry me in the
Yeah.
carry us.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, we deserve
That's
it. We
ancient,
king,
brother. Hey man, that's ancient. Let's prove that.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's prove they gonna carry us, man. Get Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah 14, I believe it is. Yeah, they gonna carry us, man. These devils, man. Oh no, 11. 11,
Isaiah 11.
11, let's start at verse 14.
Gotcha. This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 14.
Right, and this is talking about, matter of fact, read 13.
This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off.
Right, so we know that this is talking about Ephraim and Judah. In other words, Israel, the nation of Israel.
Come,
This is the subject matter, right?
come.
Go ahead.
Shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Verse 14.
Right, the point is in 14. I only read 13 to show you that it's talking about Israel.
Come.
All right. Go ahead, verse 14.
Verse 14. But they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines.
Right, what does it mean to fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines?
Oh,
Meaning they gonna carry us.
carry us, the Philistines.
We gonna be carried on thrones, brother. That's in the kingdom.
Wow.
It says, but they shall fly upon the shoulders shoulders of the Philistines. The Philistines are going to be our servants, and they're going to carry us on thrones. We're going to be carried on thrones, man. Go ahead.
Towards the west, they shall spoil them of the east together.
Right. They shall spoil them of the east together. It says they shall carry us to the west, and they shall spoil them of the east together. Go ahead.
They shall lay their hands upon Edom and Moab.
Right. We going in the kingdom. What we gonna do? We gonna lay our hands on Edom
Edom, Esau.
and Moab.
Oh yeah, the Chinese folk.
Yeah. You know, that's slain. That show you the Most High, man. Israel, man, we hit, man.
Lay hands, man.
Boy, don't make me put these hands on you. Right? Esau don't be saying that, man.
Yeah.
Man, I'll put these motherfucking hands on you. You know what I'm saying?
You
Esau
right.
don't say that.
Nah, they got a different tongue. Like
They be
their
like,
tongue
dude,
is corny.
you better get out my face.
Yeah, they talk like that.
Jake be like, man, I'll put these paws on you. Keep it up. I'll put these paws on you, man. Don't...
We just too cool though, you know what I mean? Like,
but if you look at a lot of our slang, that's why the scriptures say our spirit testifieth that we are the children of the Most High. Because you look at a lot of our slang, you can find that right in the scriptures, man. I'm put these hands on you, man. You know? But anyway, read that again.
All right,
And they?
And they, Slocky, where am I? 14, right?
14.
Okay, see. And, and the children of Ammon shall obey them.
Right, so it says, verse 14, right? It says, and they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines, meaning they going to carry us on thrones, right? The Philistines, toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab. And the children of Ammon shall obey them. Meaning they're going to be our servants and our slaves, man. And we're gonna physically lay our hands on them. Go to the book of Baruch. The 5th chapter. Yeah, Baruch. Let me see what verse I want to start at. Matter of fact, start at let me see. Start at verse. Start at verse. Yeah, I want to start above that. Yeah, start at 1, man. We'll start at 1. The point is in verse 6. But we're gonna start at 1.
Is it chapter 6?
Chapter 5.
No, chapter 5.
Chapter 5.
I was saying the point is in verse 6.
Verse 6.
But I want to start at verse 1.
Okay. This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 6. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies.
No, where you at?
Start at 1.
Yeah, I said start at 1. I said the point is in verse 6.
Slocky. This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 1. Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction.
Right. It says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction. This goes back to Isaiah 52:1, right? It says, get Isaiah 52:1 real quick. So it says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction. Meaning, Jerusalem in the ancient world, or Israel, we had a custom. It was customary when you was in mourning, you would wear a certain garment. You know what I'm saying? You would wear either all black, right? Mostly it was all black. You would cover your head. Men would cover their head. They would wear a shawl over their head.
Oh, snap.
Okay? Or they would put dust on them. You know what I'm saying? They would put sackcloth on them. They would wear sackcloth. You know what I'm saying? They would wear something that symbolized mourning. Symbolized, you catching hell. So it's saying, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction. Why are we to put off this garment? Why are we not to have this garment right now? Why? Because even though we in captivity, why are we to put these garments off? Right? Is because we have Yahweh Shai. You understand? If you have faith in Yahweh Shai, that's why I said when Esau, whatever they do, you laugh them off. You don't take it personal. Because you know in the kingdom, man, I'm going to get your ass in the kingdom, boy. You know what I'm saying? That's what you say in your mind.
Yeah, they be
Can't
calling
wait
us
till the
N-word
damn.
and boy.
I don't care what they look, man. You gonna call them that? We gonna call them that in the kingdom.
Yeah, we're gonna call them boy and all that in the kingdom.
Yeah, we gonna call them. Talk about ignorance. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get all type of bywords, man. Dog. You know we gonna call them all type of bywords in the kingdom.
We're gonna call them dog. They're like, all right, come on, dog.
Yeah. In the Hebrew,
get it
we
in.
gonna speak Hebrew in the kingdom. Ain't gonna be no English.
Ain't gonna be no English.
Nah, ain't gonna be no English, brother. This is it. All these other languages, we speak in Hebrew. That's it, man.
And they gonna have to speak the language that we speak.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's you know the Most High's New World Order. It's gonna be a whole. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? All this freedom that this is done, man. You know what I'm saying? When the kingdom is set up, they gonna catch hell, man. It's gonna be our kingdom. It's gonna be the Most High kingdom on earth, ruled by Yahweh Shai. He's gonna be the #1 king on this planet. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, read on. Read that again.
Okay. This is.
Oh, where I say go? I said Isaiah
52.
52 verse 1. Read that.
It says, this book Isaiah chapter 52 verse 1. Awake, awake.
Right, that's us. That's the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's what we go out there and scream out every Saturday. Every time we go to camp. Every time we go out there to teach on the street, what are we saying? Awake, awake.
Or people or sleeper.
Right, we want our people to wake up, man. Wake your ass up, because y'all sleep. Y'all walking around here thinking everything is sweet and you sleeping on everything, man. You don't even see what's going on in this society. You don't see what's going on in this world. You think you're gonna be being, you know, deaf, dumb, and blind forever, and just thinking it's all la la land. You don't see what the hell is going on in this world. How they coming with the New World Order? How they about to crack down on everything?
Yeah.
How they gonna turn people into literal slaves? You know what I'm saying? They want to turn this place into a damn communist country, man.
Yeah,
Like China.
Really white, racist people with the capital and the whole nine.
Yeah, but that's all propaganda, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now you have what they call, you have the liberal left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically they're all of them are what you call what's that word I was looking for? They're part of the system. They're part of the plans of the New World Order, the Illuminati. All right, you know about the Illuminati?
Yeah.
Or the New World Order? The New World Order, the elites of this plan is to bring all nations under one banner, create a new world government, all right, headed by Satan. And the only way that they could do this is to destroy America. That's why they want to destroy America, all right?
They want to destroy this.
They want to destroy America. They want to destroy the economy. They want to cause wars. They want to create chaos. They have a saying called ordo ab chaos, which means order through chaos. So they create chaos to bring forth their order. All right. So now they put this what you call this thing out in the media, right? These fake news networks. This is all fake news now. Stop watching fake news, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get on point with what's really going on. You got to look past what they showing you. So it still may be a civil war in this country. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, what do? They kicked Trump off of Twitter. They kicked him off of damn near everything. This is what they're gonna do. That's the president. What you think they're gonna do to us for teaching the truth?
Right.
They going after the big dog. Eventually, they're gonna come after everybody.
Right.
Nobody's gonna have a voice. You know what I'm saying? What are they saying? They say we want to take and if you look at what went down in Nazi Germany, it's the exact. They're playing off of the same playbook that Hitler played in Nazi Germany when they took everybody's rights. You know what I'm saying? They basically, and this is what's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? And what they're using, they're using the so-called Negro, West Indian, Puerto Rican. They're using Israelites. They're using them in their ignorance. Because our trigger word is racist. Racist. What?
Yeah, that's what they.
This is
use
racist.
that.
That's racist.
They use
Everything's
that all the
racist.
time. They use that all the time.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because it incites an emotion. They're playing us, man. Well, they're not playing me. They're playing the majority of our people that are stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll sleep.
They sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? Because first of all, these devils, number one, they don't care about race. They care about money. You know what I'm saying? The elites, they look at how you call that? They don't see black and white. All they see is gray. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're gonna have LeBron James. You're gonna have Jay-Z. These dudes are all part of the system. They're part of that Illuminati. When the New World Order is established, they're gonna be up there in them higher echelons. They're not gonna be slaves. Guess who's gonna be the slave? We are. Or not. Well, let me say this. That's what they want to happen, because we believe in this. We know Yahweh Shai is gonna return. This is why Yahweh Shai said, "Except those days shall be shortened, no flesh shall be saved." The Illuminati, brother, if y'all read book, and I've been reading about the Illuminati since the 90s. You know what I'm saying? I used to be heavily into the, I read Skull and Bones books. I read Eustace Mullins books. I read Behold a Pale Horse. I read Illuminati 666. I read so many of them books. I got tired of reading them. I said, I'm not reading these no more. Because you read, I don't have it no more. I got to get that pamphlet though. It's a pamphlet. If y'all can look it up, it's called George Humphrey's Common Sense. It's a little pamphlet. It's about 100 pages. And if you want to know anything about the Illuminati, it goes into that, man. And that book was written like in the early 90s. You know what I'm saying?
George Humphrey?
Yeah, it's called Common Sense by George Humphrey.
George Humphrey.
You know what I'm saying? It only cost like $1. Back then it cost like $1 or $5 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's you gotta Google that. George Humphrey Common Sense. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta get that.
And it's a little pamphlet. Like I said, that's like it covers so much in that book, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was written about 20 years ago, but it's still relevant right now. Like you'll read that book and you'll be like, oh shit, this happened. You'll see 9/11 in that book. And it was written way before 9/11. You'll see the stock market crash. You'll see how they control the media. I got to get that book again, man. I had lent it out to somebody. But we've been reading about. Well, I'll say this. I've been reading about and watched and knowing about the Illuminati for since I came into the truth. You know what I'm saying? The brothers at One West, the elders at One West put us all onto that, man. And we had them books. We used to pass them out. You know what I'm saying? Behold a Pale Horse. I don't know if y'all ever heard about that by William Cooper. That's a good book. You know, that's an old book too, man. It's from the 90s or 80s. I think it was 88 or something like that. It came out. But it's called Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper. But if you read all them books, they talking about the New World Order. What are they doing? The New World Order, or the Illuminati, which was established in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt. Their plan is to destroy the economy of the world, and create a war, right? A third world's war. Create all type of chaos so that the people could be so war weary that they will agree to a one world government. One government, all these countries, no more China, Japan, no more of that. A one world government that controls the whole planet, right? Everybody's under the same government. But this government is going to be a totalitarian government. It's going to be a communistic, socialistic government. They're going to get rid of the middle class. There's going to be no more middle class. You're going to have rich people and poor people. That's it. You're going to be one of the elite, or you're going to be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You look at communist China. You look at communist North Korea. You know what I'm saying? I was watching an interview on this girl about North Korea today. She said, because they said, look, the way that they get people in North Korea is they starve you. Because when you hungry, you don't think about you being oppressed. All you thinking about is where I'm gonna get my next meal.
Yeah, you're hungry. You gotta eat.
You're hungry, man. You ain't.
Inflicted.
They're gonna ban this right here. This is what they want to do. They want to ban the Bible. So they're gonna censor everything, meaning they're not gonna allow you to use your brain. You can't have independent thought. You can't. Okay, let me look at, like, you could look at both sides of the story. Let me check both sides of the story out.
Yeah.
All right, this is what y'all saying about Biden. This is what y'all saying about Trump. Let me look at both sides of the story, and then let me make my own judgment for myself.
Yeah.
They don't want that. They want you to just think how they think.
Oh, man, nah.
To program you, to further program your brain into just being a damn dumbling idiot and believing everything they say. You know what I'm saying? Our people went out there and voted for this damn devil Biden when he racist as hell, man. They want to call Trump racist, but Biden is worse, man. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Biden, he said you ain't black if you don't vote for him. You know what I'm saying? He said we already have a nigga mayor. We don't need no more nigga mayors. Look that up on YouTube.
Yeah, he said that. I done looked that up.
He said he compared black children to roaches, to cockroaches.
Dang, the cockroaches.
Yeah, he said they were like roaches crawling up his leg. He said about his son, about his kids. You know what he said about his kids? He said, I don't want my kids going to school in a racial jungle. Referring to his kids going to school with black kids. Right? But our people want to vote for him.
People crazy.
You know what I'm saying? This dude supposedly got more votes than Barack Obama.
Yeah, that's wild.
Now, anybody that believe that is dumb as hell, man. He got more votes than any other president, than anybody that ever ran for office in the history of America. How the hell does that even work?
That's crazy.
So, like, sitting here looking at what you're saying as far as Biden's comments.
Yeah.
I put in Biden racist comments.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta put that in.
A slew of things came up, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
You know what I'm saying? That's they're making their move, man. Now, understand something. You know, when I came to the truth in 1990, read all these books, know about the Illuminati, watch mad videos. I just, like, back then we had VHS tapes. I used to have a whole bunch of them things. Man, I was studying this stuff. I was studying this stuff because, you know, Tahar was into that. You know, Connecticut, you know, when we was with Tahar, we was all into that, man. We knew about the Illuminati. We knew about Masonry. Like, before YouTube, we used to tell Masons about a lot of their secrets. I told this Mason about his initiation rites. This dude, like, it was a Jake too. You know what I'm saying? He looked at me in a straight face and said, "Yo, man, who the hell told you that, man?"
Damn. For real.
He was like, "Yo, if I find out who told you that," he said, "I'm gonna kill that dude." He said, "Cause we're not supposed to share those secrets." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "We're not supposed to share those secrets." They make an oath not to share those secrets. You know what I'm saying? When they become a Mason, they get butt naked. Number one, you get butt naked.
Butt naked.
Yeah, you gotta get butt
Gay
naked.
stuff, man.
You gotta put a lambskin apron on, right? That it's made out of lambskin, sheepskin, lambskin.
Crazy.
It's a lambskin apron.
Lambskin apron.
Yeah, you naked. Check it, right? You naked, lambskin apron. They walk you in. Now they put a noose around your neck. They put a noose around your neck.
The noose.
A noose. Black people and white people. All right. I don't know why. I forgot why they did that. But they put a noose around your neck and they lead you down a hallway.
Like you're a slave, right?
I don't know why it's the reason for that. But they put a noose around your neck. They bring you to a door. They knock on the door. There's a voice on the other side that says, "Who goes there?" The guy that's holding the noose, he says, that's one from darkness entering into the light. Then they go in. When you go in, you kneel before the altar, right? They usually have a Bible up there. They have what they call that, in Masonry it's called the compass in the square. Right? They have a compass in the square, and they might have like some Masonic book or something. You know what I'm saying? Morals and Dogma or something. I don't know. One of them Masonic books. You gotta bow down, then you gotta swear your oath. Right? They take a knife and put it to your neck and put it to your stomach and tell you that if you ever reveal the secrets of masonry, may your throat be slit and may your guts be poured out to the dogs of the earth. That's their exact words. And I believe you blindfolded as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think you're blindfolded. Right? It's been a while since I looked into that. But like I said, I used to know all that stuff, man. So now imagine waiting, right? Reading all these books about the New World Order and the Illuminati. Guess what? Now I see them making their move, man. And I see their moves like in a chessboard. I'm like, yo, man, this is
crazy.
This is a beautiful time to be alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we see the Illuminati making their move. And when they make their move, Yahweh Shai gonna make his move.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So we see what's going on, man. You know, and prior to the election, I was like, yo, Trump is bad for prophecy. You know what I'm saying? Because Biden is gonna push this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's part of the system. But I mean, the Most High, he's gonna put in who he wants to put in.
Right.
But it's gonna be something, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something, man. And these devils, man, they finished. But the things that the things that the elite are doing right now, like when you see it, right? When you take them, like you probably remember that movie, right? Back in the day with Rowdy Piper.
Oh yeah.
No movie I'm talking about.
Right?
Huh?
Yeah, WWF, right? The wrestler.
Yeah, Rowdy Piper.
Yeah,
remember that movie when they had the glasses and he put the glasses on, he could see everything.
Yeah.
You can see what's really going on and shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's how I be watching the news, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be looking at all this politics. Like, yo, I got them glasses on. Like, oh, I see what they doing, man. It's just a matter of time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, it's gonna get worse before it get better. But this is what's coming, brother. This is what's coming, man. You know what I'm saying? When they get in that office, they're gonna make that vaccine mandatory. You know what I'm saying? For all citizens, they're gonna come and take the guns. That's the first thing they're gonna do. They coming for them guns, man.
Why are you taking the guns?
Because they don't. Because they want to create a new world order. They want to turn this place into a dictatorship. Right? The only reason why the Illuminati never made their move on America was because there's too many guns here. So what are they gonna do? Biden and Harris and Biden, he might not live or he might not be around. They kick his ass out after 6 months. They're gonna put Harris in there. The Illuminati, one thing they want to do is they want to bring in the New World Order under a woman. This is why they was pushing Hillary.
Right.
It's all about symbolism.
A woman? Sure.
They want to bring it in underneath a woman. Why? Because it's symbolism. It's a part of their symbolistic rituals, man. Everything is symbolism. Everything has to do with ritual. You know what I'm saying? So now they want to bring in the New World Order under a woman. So they're probably gonna get rid of Biden somehow, right? What they're gonna do is they're gonna legalize abortion up until the 9th month. You understand that, right? Until childbirth. Until a woman's water break. She go in the hospital, be like, you know what? I changed my mind. I don't want this baby. They'll kill the baby. Right then and there.
They'll kill the baby.
Until the day of birth. You understand? That's what they're going to do. They're going to legalize abortion until the day a woman gives birth. She could be 8.5 months pregnant. Be like, you know what? I don't want this baby no more. I changed my mind. I don't want this baby. And go to damn Planned Parenthood and have an abortion. You understand? And y'all know how abortions are done, right? You know how abortions are done? Yeah. So they're going to do that. All right? They're going to chop the baby up. They go in there. They break the baby's back, break his spine, crushes his head, pull, and then chop him up in pieces and then pull all the pieces out. Right? So now, this is what they're going to do. They're going to take guns away from everybody.
Even white folks.
Even white folks, everybody.
Everybody. Wow.
First, they're gonna tell you you can voluntarily turn your gun in. It's gonna be a buyback program. Voluntary, do it. They're gonna do that first, right? For all citizens. They know who owns guns.
Well, you know, white
Right.
folks, they ain't going.
They're not gonna go for that. They're not going for that.
Because they're gonna keep their weapons.
Yeah, they're gonna keep
That's
their
one thing I
weapons.
know about them.
What's gonna go first is assault rifles. They want to get rid of assault rifles. They already know who got them. People that then they're gonna go with the military. They're gonna survey your land, right? They're gonna use infrared shit on your land to see if you got anything buried. They go in and they're gonna do house by house, one by one, block by block, street by street.
That's crazy.
Get everybody guns out as much as they can. And then they're going to come in with their New World Order. Because once they do that, everybody's finished, man. Everybody is done. Because you can't resist the government no more. You know what I'm saying? There's no resistance, man.
Too powerful.
You know what I'm saying? China, the citizens don't have guns. That's why they oppressed. North Korea, the citizens don't have guns. They oppressed. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna do that, oppress people, and it's gonna be over for America. It's over now, but it's gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, except those days shall be shortened, no flesh shall be saved. So we believe in Yahweh Shai. We know that Yahweh Shai, man, he gonna return before these devils get to execute their full plan. But they're gonna come real close. All right? But where we was reading at? Let's finish this out. I know I started rambling on some other stuff.
I think we're on Isaiah.
Isaiah 52:1.
Yeah. It says, awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garment.
Right, so we read in Baruch, right? It says, put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction. Right, we take that mourning garment on, and what do we do? Put on that beautiful garment, that glorious garment. Okay? It says, put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. Because Jerusalem is a people before it's a place.
Come.
All right, go back to Baruch. We're going to finish that out. 5 verse 1.
5 verse 1. Okay. This is Baruch chapter 5 verse 1. Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of day, of thy mourning and affliction.
Right, so that's that garment of mourning. This is why we not to mourn in this kingdom. We supposed to put on that glorious garment. You know, we gonna mourn, of course, but we not to you know, it's like, yo, if you know you about to get out, you don't mourn. That's like a prisoner, right? Somebody that's in prison, right? I mean, when you first get locked up, you know, you mourn or whatever. Damn, I gotta be in here for whatever years.
Yeah.
Right? You be there for, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. But now, that year that you going home, there's no mourning.
It's rejoicing.
You be like, yo,
Happy, man.
you might not even tell nobody, but in your mind, you be like, man, I'm going home this year, man. Then when you get closer to that day, even though you in prison, them days are like, man, you don't even, hey, you be on some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? That day you going home, you even though you still in prison, the night before you go, you might not even be able to sleep, man. You know what I'm saying? You go, man, I'm going to take this last shower. You're looking at the shower, you're looking at the toilet, looking at, you want to soak certain things in, like, man, it's the last day I'm going to be here. Oh, Lord willing, right?
Yeah.
You be there, our people, man, they get out just to go back in, man.
Yeah.
They in there soon as the first day, they're not thinking positive. I'm talking about somebody that's in a positive mindset, right? Most of our people, they thinking about going out there and smoking crack again or something.
Yeah.
They going out there to do them drugs again, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying somebody that's, positive, that's, all right, I'm never coming back to this, man. I'm make a good life for myself, or be a better person, and you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming back to this no more, man. So you look around and you try to, let me remember all this because I never want to see this again. But you gotta remember to keep it in your brain so you don't go back, right? But that day, that night, that week before you go home, there's no mourning. You rejoicing, man. You happy as hell.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though it might be internally, because you don't want everybody, you want, yo, man, I'm going home. shit. Nah, you might get beat up. You do that.
Yeah.
Somebody be like, no, you know, you don't throw that in people's face in the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
they don't understand.
yeah, you be on some, you be on some incognito stuff, and it's not that they don't understand. It's that they still got to be there for 10 years, 20 years. They might never be going home. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be too, you know what I'm saying? But people that you know that you mess with, they be happy for you. You know?
Yeah.
And they be at your cell, yo, bro, let me get that radio, man. Let me get some CDs. What you got for me? What you got? Let me get some food. You know, you make bags for everybody. Here, boom, 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 boom. Take these books, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, kind of.
You know, that's how it is, man. You know, and then so that's how we are. And you know, when we come into this truth, we know, man, we about to go home, man.
That's right.
The hell we need to be mourning for? Why we gotta be angry? This devil gonna do what he gonna do.
Right.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he gonna do, man. Man, what we doing? We serving the Most High. We just, man, we about to go home, brother. Ain't no reason to be angry at, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I see these devils in the kingdom. I know that.
Tell you.
You know what I'm saying? That's like them, you know, the COs. You be like, man, I see this dude on the street. I'm gonna bash his mouth in. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bust him in his snot box, man. You know, put blood in his mouth, man. You know, but yeah, let's read on.
Let's see.
Read verse 1 again.
Okay. This is Baruch chapter 5, verse 1. Put off, O Jerusalem, the garment of thy mourning and affliction.
Right, so we put that off and we put on our glorious garments. Go ahead.
And put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from God or Yahweh forever.
Forever. Right, it says put on the comeliness. You know, that comeliness, that's, you know, that humility. You know, we got to be humble in the truth. Of the glory that cometh from Yahweh forever. Go ahead.
Cast about thee a double garment of thy righteousness, which cometh from Yahweh.
Right, cast about thee a double garment of the righteousness which cometh from Yahweh. So we you know, you want that double garment, man, of righteousness, man. You know that you want that's why the scriptures say put on the whole armor of the Lord. You know, you got the shield, the buckler, you know, the breastplate, the belt, the armbands, the mitre, the cape,
Yeah.
the mantle, right? That's a cape, right? Y'all know that, right? A mantle is a cape.
Mantle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
mental, yeah.
The mantle. That was a cape. That's what Elijah had, a mantle. He used to wear a cape, right? Going back to Superman, right? He used to wear that cape, man.
Oh, snap.
You know,
Yeah,
that's what we had, capes, brother. We had that cape, man.
Yeah,
That's what Elijah, when he told Elisha, he said, look, man, he said, if you see the chariot, because Elisha said, man, I want that power that you got. He said, I want a double portion of the power you got, man. And Elijah told Elisha, he said, well, if you see me going to the chariot, then that will be the sign that you got it.
Right.
And when Elijah was taken up in the chariot, he dropped his cape, he dropped his mantle. And it said Elisha picked it up and put it on. That was the sign, like, all right, you the guy now. You the main dude. You the prophet. You know? But yeah, let's read on.
All right.
Verse 2.
Verse 2. Cast about thee a double garment of thy righteousness, which cometh from Yahweh, and set a diadem on thine head of the glory of the everlasting.
Right, of the everlasting. And when you go into the original, it says everlasting name. So it says, and set a diadem, meaning a diadem is a headband, a crown, okay? It says, on thine head of the glory of the everlasting name. Because remember, the high priest, right, the priests of Israel, they will have the diadem, and they will have the name of the Most High in the diadem. And then they will have the mitre on top of that. All right, go ahead.
Verse 3. For Yahweh will show thy brightness into every country under heaven.
Right, it says, for Yahweh will show thy brightness unto every country or every nation under heaven. Go ahead.
Verse 4. For thy name shall be called of Yahweh forever, the peace of righteousness and the glory of Yahweh's worship.
Right. Remember, we read that in Isaiah earlier about, you know, when it talked about the land of Canaan, that they, you know, it called the city of destruction. It really meant the city of righteousness when you look it up, right? So it says, and for thy name shall be called of Yahweh forever. Right. Our name shall be called of the Father, right? Of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Meaning what? We're worthy to have him call our name.
Name, right.
Your personal name, brother.
Personal name.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the names that we have now that we gave ourselves or gave each other, that might not be a name in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? You might have a special name. The Most High gonna name you, man. He'll give you a personal name.
Personal name.
You know what I'm saying? By the Father. Now, how heavy is that? Right? It says, or Yahweh Shai, right? Yahweh Shai. For thy name shall be called of Yahweh, or Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, forever. Thy peace of righteousness and Yahweh and the glory of Yahweh's worship. Right, like I said earlier, we're the glory of the Father. You know what I'm saying? A woman is our glory, right? And then her glory is her hair, right? Go ahead, verse 5.
Verse 5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high.
Right, that's us. We just stand on high, meaning what's wrong with Jerusalem right now? They're laying down.
Laying down sleep.
They're laying down sleep, letting people walk all over them, letting people run game all over them. Why, you know, this whole news media, this whole news is running game on our people, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gone, yo. And it's like when you see the Matrix, y'all watch the movie The Matrix?
Oh, heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now that's like what we deal with the red pill, man. We took the red pill. Our people's taking that blue pill. They sleep. You know what I'm saying? They believe everything the media tells them. They don't see what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes.
And look upon
Read that again. Read that from the top.
Okay.
For verse 5.
Okay. Verse 5. Arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high, and look about towards the east, and behold thy children gathered from the west, and to the east by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the remembrance of Yahweh.
Right, so it says, let's read that again. It says, arise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high. That's us. We need to rise up and stand up. Stop laying down. Stop being in the matrix. Stop taking the blue pill. We need to take the red pill and see what the hell is really going on. Because the scriptures, Yahweh Shai said, watch as well as pray. You have to watch these prophecies, man. Right? It says, and look about toward the east, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word. How are we gathering ourselves? By this right here, the word.
All right, the word of God.
Right, the word. The words of this Bible. And who is the word?
God, Yahweh.
Right, Yahweh Shai is the word.
Shai.
You know what I'm saying? It tells you that in the book of John. It said the word became flesh and dwelt amongst us. He's the word. Yahweh Shai has always been known as the word. Why is he? That's one of his titles. Why is he known as the word? Because he always came and spoke the words of the Father. He always spoke the word of Yahweh. He was the word in the burning bush. Who was in the burning bush? That was Yahweh Shai, the angel, angelic being. Yahweh Shai spoke the words of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? When you read about when Joshua went up to the angel, y'all know that story?
I think so. Was he
He's
near that bush?
No, it's a story when you know that story, when Joshua ran up on that angel.
Oh yeah, he was about to, was that the one where he was about to slay him?
Yeah, he ran up on the angel with a sword. Cause he basically was like, yo, who the hell is that dude over there, man?
Right.
You know, it's Joshua. You know, the army of Israel. He just came out of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? He seen the angel, was like, man, who the hell is that? He didn't know who he was. He didn't recognize it. Didn't know it was an angelic being. He ran up there with Like, yo, this dude wants some smoke. And when he realized it was an angel, he bowed down to him. You know what I'm saying? And what I was gonna say, oh, that was Yahweh Shai. That angel, that angelic being that Joshua ran up on, that was Yahweh Shai. And he spoke the words of the Most High. You know, that's why he was always known as the Word. But anyway, let's read on. It says, oh, I'll read it again. It says, the east, it says, and behold, thy children gathered from the west unto the east by the word of the Holy One. Right, that's Yahweh Shai. You know, the words of Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. It says, rejoicing in the remembrance of the Father. So now all this knowledge is coming back to our remembrance. You know what I'm saying? It's coming back to us, man. This ain't, you're not learning anything. You're relearning this knowledge. You already have it. It's in you. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't already have it, then you would never get it. You understand? That's why we go out there and teach. That's why I tell brothers, like, yo, I don't care how eloquent you teach. I don't care how good of a speaker you are. I don't care how harsh you are with our people. How much you want to sugarcoat and, you know, and butter them up. If they're not meant for this truth, they're not going to get it, man. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that's going to get it is the ones that is meant for. The elect.
Come.
You know what I'm saying? So, and the elect, the reason why we the only ones that are going to get it, because we the only ones that ever had it. You know what I'm saying? The same brothers, and everything is reincarnated from the past. So, the same brothers that believed in Yahweh Shai back then are the same brothers that's believing in him now. The ones that didn't believe in him back then don't believe in him now. You know what I'm saying? Those are the same wicked ass Israelites that said, let his blood be upon us and our children. You know what I'm saying? That hated him and delivered him to Pilate and said, give us Barabbas instead. These same wicked ass Israelites, man. You know, but go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to start from the beginning again.
Nah, read verse 6.
Verse 6. Okay. Verse 6. For they departed from thee on foot.
Right, they departed from thee on foot. Meaning Israel, we departed from the Most High on foot. Read.
And were led away of their enemies.
We were led away of our enemies in chains. Go ahead.
But Yahweh bringeth them into thee exalted with glory.
Right. It says, but Yahweh bringeth them unto thee exalted with glory. Go ahead.
As children of the kingdom.
As children of the kingdom. Meaning, how are we going to be exalted with glory? Meaning, we going to be carried on thrones, man. Go ahead, read on.
Verse 7. For Yahweh has appointed that every high hill and banks of long continent.
Hold on, Salaki. Give me, let's go to Isaiah 49. 49. Verse 22.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 49, verse 22. Thus saith the Lord God, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles, and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried upon their shoulders.
Right, meaning we going to be carried on thrones.
Dang.
That doesn't mean that they going to be carrying us, you know, our daughter's going to be sitting on this damn devil's shoulder. You know how you give a kid a piggyback ride?
Yeah.
Nah. Meaning they going to be on thrones, man. You can have a throne as big as this room, brother. You know, you have a big ass throne, you know, throne chair on it. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple, you know, your wives or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, some children. You know how big this throne is gonna be? You can have a big ass throne like I said, as big as this room, and you can have
Blessing to get that.
a bunch of other nations carrying you, man.
Yeah.
You might have 30 other nations.
Like
Or 40, right? 10 on each thing, because they got to carry you like this.
Yeah.
You know, they going to be diesel. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
They better be diesel.
Yeah.
If they drop that, their whole family going to die.
That, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like they got to be real careful, like not to drop
man.
you. Like,
Yeah.
drop you
That's how we going to be
like,
carried on their shoulders, brother. They going to be on the throne. Yeah, you had something to say?
Was it metaphoric or I forgot where it's at, the that said our women didn't even touch the ground?
Right. It said the sole of their foot would not peradventure to touch the ground.
Right, I forgot where that's at.
Yeah, that's in Deuteronomy 28. That's part of the curse. I believe that's in Deuteronomy 28, part of the curses.
Yeah, he did say that too, Biden.
That wasn't part of the curse, but it was showing how that's, you know, when they was in their righteous, I believe that's 28. It said the tender and delicate woman among you which would not peradventure to set her foot upon the ground, her eye shall be evil toward her husband. Right? That was the part of, like I said, her not touching her foot upon the ground wasn't part of the curse. The curse was her eye will be evil toward her husband. Right. But yeah, finish that off. Read verse 23.
Verse 23. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers.
Right, meaning kings and queens of these nations, the elite, right? In other words, they're gonna be our new Aunt Jemima in a pancake box. That's what she was, a nursing mother, right? You had the sister that played she played Mammy in Gone with the Wind, right? She was Mammy in Gone with the Wind. Right. That's a lot of our women. You know, they used to breastfeed these Edomite babies. You know what I'm saying?
Breastfeed them.
Yeah, they was slaves. They were servants. You know what I'm saying? They had to breastfeed the Esau's children. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna do the same thing to them. You know, go ahead. It says, and kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. Go ahead.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord, for they shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
Right, we're not going to be ashamed, man. And these other nations, what are they going to do? They're going to carry us upon their shoulders. Go back to Baruch. Let's finish that off, and then we'll end it with that. 5 verse 6. Read that again.
Okay. This is Baruch chapter 5 verse 6. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but Yahweh bringeth them into thee exalted with glory.
Right, we're going to be exalted with glory, meaning we're going to be carried on thrones. We left on foot, but we coming back in style. Go ahead.
As children of the kingdom.
As children of the kingdom. A child from the kingdom, right? You know, they going to be on them thrones, brother. You know what I'm saying? If you watch Coming to America,
oh yeah,
that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that, but better. You know what I'm saying? That was just a small glimpse. You know, you gonna have people throw rose petals at your feet. That's the kingdom, brother. You know, your woman, like you talk about the woman, how she gonna be in the kingdom. You remember how the one that he didn't want to marry? Yeah. Right. He wanted to get the loudmouth loudmouth black woman from Queens.
Oh yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting the sister that he was like, well, what do you like? She said, whatever you like.
Whatever, yeah. I feel like we're gonna have.
I want to know I want to know what's on your mind. I want to know what type of music you like. Whatever type of music you like.
That's what I'm saying. Like that joke is funny though.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of that, like who? Come on, man. He instead of that one. Yeah. The one that's submissive, and obedient, and you know what I'm saying, that's whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. What do you like to eat? Whatever you like.
Whatever you like. I'm like, and then you feel, well, I know what I like, but I want to know what you like.
Yeah, I know what I like. I want to know what you like. Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Yeah. He didn't want that one. Like I said, he wanted to get that hood chick from Queens, man.
Queens, yeah.
The hood chick.
Her name was what was her name? Lisa, right?
I don't remember, but he wanted the hood chick, man. He wanted McDowell's daughter.
Yeah, McDowell. Actually, and don't it supposed to be McDonald's, but they made it McDowell. The name of it. Yeah. And they just kind of changed the arch of the.
He was competing with McDonald's. Yeah, but that's a classic movie. They supposed to be coming out with part 2, man.
Yeah,
you heard about that?
I want to watch that though.
I think Amazon coming out with it.
Yeah.
Amazon coming out with a part 2.
Yeah,
so I'm saying, like, did they already made it already?
Yeah,
but we just waiting for the release?
Yeah.
I'm about to
Yeah,
watch
it's a
that.
remake. You can see the trailer. They got the trailer.
Yeah, I gotta check the trailer. I ain't seen the trailer yet.
I need to
But
check
yeah,
it
that's
out.
how it's gonna be in the kingdom, brother.
Just like that. Like our women, like I'm
Our
saying, like
kingdom gonna be. I mean, they gonna be whatever you like.
so I'm saying, like I'm saying, like they're not gonna have their own mind and things like
Nah,
that.
they gonna have their own mind.
They're gonna be like,
I mean, we all gonna have, we gonna have our own minds and stuff, but I'm just saying it's gonna be on that type of level where it's not gonna be stressful. We ain't gonna have to deal with stress, man. We gonna be on the same. We gonna have the same mind.
Same mind.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that they not gonna have them? Yeah, of course. But we gonna be on one accord, man. It's gonna be the kingdom. It's gonna be paradise, brother, for them and for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So like no argument or we're gonna.
Nah, ain't gonna be no Ain't gonna be no argument. What you gonna argue about? What's there to argue about, man?
No.
Nah, all that is out, man.
That's
you know
just
what I'm
only
saying?
here then, huh?
That's here, but that's part of our curse, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember what did the Most High tell Eve? He said, what was the curse of Eve? What was the curse of Eve?
When she bit that apple, right? Or
Yeah, but I'm saying, what was her curse? What was her curse for doing that? What was her punishment?
She bruised his heel or something like that.
Huh?
Sure. I think it's in Genesis, I believe, right?
And of course it's in Genesis, but what was her curse for deceiving her husband and taking part of the tree of good and evil, of eating of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil? What was her curse?
I think she's gonna be saved by
But
childbirth.
enmity between her seed.
No, that wasn't the curse.
Oh, it's
You
not
know,
Yeah, I could be wrong too.
You said the curse was Eve.
what was the curse that Eve received for eating of the tree of life, of the knowledge of good and evil, and giving it unto her husband?
It was an enmity between her and the.
Nah, that wasn't the curse.
Yeah.
The curse
I thought that
curse
was it too
is
at first.
no. The curse is
No. I just read that. Hold on. Let me recollect.
Yeah, let me
Give
go.
me 30 seconds. Give me 30
Let's
seconds.
go on that Genesis.
Right.
See what that is. I thought it was that too. MET, But ain't that the first?
No, that was the
The serpent's curse.
right.
Oh, that's a serpent's curse.
Or the Edomite curse. Her curse was a child. Yeah. It wasn't. Well, her curse was childbearing.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I think I said that.
Right, verse
The curse is gonna
16.
be-
3 verse 16.
Yeah, childbearing. I think I said that.
So it says, unto the woman, he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow in thy conception. So this was her curse, right?
Oh, Khan.
For partaking of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. It says, in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, that's why they go through pains when they have a childbirth, right? When they have children. Now, this part right here, right? Listen to this carefully. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Was that part of the curse?
Mm.
You shook your head. Huh?
Huh?
You said yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that was not part of the curse.
No, because he's going to rule over her, so that's not the curse.
Right, that's
Curse
not
is-
part of the curse. The curse was she was going to have labor pains. She was going to go through pains in labor. Right? When she has her monthly, she goes through pains. The second part of that is not a curse. The second part of that was checking her. He was checking her, you know what? And letting her know, look, this is what your desire is. He was reiterating, your desire is to your husband.
Oh, Khan.
Your desire is not to be listening to damn Satan over there telling you that it's okay to eat this fruit or this the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Well, it wasn't a fruit, but you know what I mean, right?
Okay, I understand. Reiterating the fact that she was a helpmeet to the man.
Right. That her desire was to her husband. It wasn't to no other man. She wasn't supposed to be sitting up there kicking it with another dude, and he, he run a game on her and telling her it's okay to eat this, eat of the knowledge of, the tree of knowledge of good and evil, right? It says, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. That wasn't part of the curse. That was always established. That's why Paul said that a woman is to be silent in the churches. For Adam was first formed and then Eve. And he says as and also saith the law. You know what I'm saying? A woman should not usurp authority over a man, as also saith the law. What law? This law right here. Right? Thy desire shall be unto thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Right? So now, let's go back to Baruch.
That's probably that goes back to Deuteronomy 28 that we was just talking about. There's a book that talks about that as far as how what you were saying as far as the older woman in the house will be able to talk to the slave master will be able to talk to the slave master in a certain way and get away with it.
Right.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I ain't like all that.
But to their own men, they would talk down upon.
Right.
Yeah, they do that now.
So it kind of empowered them to do not what was stated as the Most High stated. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's also in this book. They stole it, but you must bring it back. Something like that.
Yeah. But you know that, and Esau did a hell of a job in breaking up the family. You know what I'm saying? Humiliating the men of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, these women, see, women only respect one thing. Right? They respect power. That's it, brother. If you ain't got power, then that's, you know what I'm saying? The majority of these women, they only respect power. That's why it says in Isaiah, the 4th chapter, I believe it is, it says, in that day shall 7 women take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name. Meaning, that day is talking about is the day that we have power. We read it earlier where it said that, you know, the house of David shall be as gods. We're going to have power. We're going to have that spiritual power, that angelic power, man. You know what I'm saying? You think this the elite, you think they have problems with their women? Nah. You know what I'm saying? They got power, they got money, they got prestige, they got everything, you know what I'm saying? They can, a lot of them, they don't even care if they got mistresses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be doing all type of stuff.
They be doing all type of stuff, man. So what you think is gonna happen in the kingdom? You got even these Hamites, man. You got a lot of Hamites that are millionaires and billionaires, man.
Yeah.
Like Akon, a lot of people don't know, Akon got like 5 wives, man. Literally. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I think he got like 4 or 5, man. I mean, that's a couple of years ago. He probably got more now. Who knows? But he comes from that culture. You know what I'm saying? He's a Hamite, and that's his culture in Africa. You know what I'm saying? I heard interviews saying, yeah, I remember the last time I heard him, he said he had 4 wives, and that was years ago. So you could have more than that now. You know what I'm saying? But
That's even polite. Polite got so.
Yeah. He's a wannabe Hamite. You know what I'm saying? He probably is. I don't know. He could be a real Hamite for all we know, because he don't believe in the truth. But yeah, he do that. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of cats, but I'm saying in the kingdom we gonna have that, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if like I was bringing out earlier, if our life expectancy, let's say, is 1,000 years, right? 1,000 years. That's a long time to live, right? Yeah. So now, if you 500, you know what I'm saying? I mean, first of all, if you get married, what you gonna be one woman for 1,000 years, brother?
That's all I'm saying. Like,
you ain't gonna be
right
with
now,
one woman, man. You gonna have. You gonna have that castle, boom, boom, boom. You gonna have, you might have 50 women, brother. They all over
women
the world.
Ain't gonna get jealous and stuff.
Nah, they probably won't even. They don't even have to see each other.
Yeah, they do all that here,
brother.
Can't even.
Yeah, but we're gonna have so much power. And the thing, they do that now because
They really
I'll-
put that out here like
Well, because they've been
Feminine
raised
movement
like that.
and
If you raised in a society
equal.
where that's normal, right?
You know?
Where it's not frowned upon and looked upon, you know, if we're raised like that, if you raised like that, then there's nothing that's not normal about it. It's only not normal because we're being raised in a westernized society. Like I said, you got places in Africa to this day, in the Arab world to this day, that deal with polygyny. You know what I'm saying? That have multiple wives and so forth. You know
They
what I'm saying?
respect their men too. over
Right.
there. Like they really.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
There's one. I seen this
Respect
thing
yourself.
on.
You sound scarred, brother.
Yeah.
You sound scarred,
Yeah.
man.
I seen this,
All women ain't that bad, man. All
Yeah.
women ain't that bad.
yeah.
I seen this post on.
Nah, it's
Oh,
hard,
man,
man.
man.
Just see it on social media and stuff like that. They really put that out there. Like most
Yeah.
of our women, and you see it. You know what I mean? You see it, and it happens. You know what I mean? And it's like they can't get along with their men. They argue. You know them ghetto wild.
Right.
type one. Get out,
Yeah.
nigga, now. What you
But
doing?
like I was saying earlier, that a lot of that has
I
to
ain't
do
getting
with
none of that.
a lot of that has to do with Esau and how he broke us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say they respect power is, number one, we have no power. You know what I'm saying? As far as they're concerned, we're like herbs, man. These damn herbs. Like I gotta look his name up again. But anyway, a lot of our they have high expectations, right?
Huh.
But Esau broke us so badly in front of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did all that slavery, like he
And not just slavery, he been doing it since all the way up until now, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't want to give you no good job, got you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like a lot of matter of fact, I seen this video. It was a dude, it was like a radio talk show, a podcast or something. So this brother's sitting there, there's one sister here, one sister here. And then I forgot the topic or whatever. But the chick here said, man, she said, I'm not dealing with no average dude, right? No average guy or whatever. He said, what about like a doctor or something? She was like, nah, I need me a thug.
Yeah, why they
So he was like, yo, what if he's making like $100,000 a year? She was like, nah, I don't want that. I want somebody that's selling drugs making $100,000 a year. Yo, they dude got up and was like, what are you serious? Like because our people, like I said, our people are asleep, man. You know what I'm saying? So they think that they believe this Hollywood bullshit. They believe these rappers. They believe, you know what I'm saying? Most of these chicks out here that's running around, right? If they're not about, if they don't have their head on themselves, right? If they're the scriptures talk about silly women, if they're a silly woman, right? They think everybody's supposed to be like one of these rapper dudes, man.
a thug, and that's what they.
Yeah, a thug, or
Bad boy, yeah.
somebody that's wearing a bunch of gold and jewelry and gold teeth. You know what I'm saying? They looking at that, instead of looking at, okay, this dude's he worked like I remember they had a post, right? They had some crispy ass Jordans, right? Boom, and then they had some beat up Timberlands. You know what I'm saying? And they asked the sisters, which man do you want, right? Everybody, I want the Jordan dude, but you don't know that the dude with the beat up Timberland, he the one that got that work the 9-to-5 that do construction that making $22 an hour. You want the clean dude with the nice Jordans that's out there selling drugs, but he probably gonna get locked up in a couple of years, a year or two. He gonna have a little run. They get little runs and then they get locked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then they come home, get another little quick run, then they get locked up. That's what they call it. How long you had your run for? I had my run for like 5 years. Now they sitting there, yo man, you got a soup? Begging for somebody to give them a damn 20-cent soup. Cause they don't got no money on their books. They broke as hell. You know what I'm saying? They that's how it be, man. This dude was just getting money. He was just making $1,000 a day or whatever he was making. $500 a day, drive a nice car. He get locked up, car gone, all his clothes gone. Because his boys done took all his clothes, all his guns are gone. You know what I'm saying? All his drugs, all his money. Anybody that owed him money, he ain't getting none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all, and then what he doing? He gonna do his time, go back out there and get on another run. That's what our people, they like a, what you call that, the gerbil or whatever, running on, a mouse running on a damn spinning wheel.
I'm gonna say that, yeah, that.
You know what I'm saying? That's how our people are, man. But let's finish this off, because it's getting late.
Okay,
Verse 6 again. Read 6 again.
verse 6. For they departed from thee on foot, and were led away of their enemies, but Yahweh bringeth them into thee exalted with glory.
Right. How are we going to be exalted? Because we gonna be on those thrones. we going to be carried on thrones. Go ahead.
As children of the kingdom.
Right. As children of the kingdom. Read.
Verse 7. For Yahweh hath appointed that every high hills and banks of long continents should be cast down and valleys filled up, to make even the grounds that Israel may go safely in the glory of Yahweh. Verse 8. Moreover, even the woods and every sweet-smelling tree shall overshadow Israel by the commandment of Yahweh.
Right. So we're going to have the best of the trees. We're going to have the best of everything, man. Best of everything, brother.
Man, that's something great. Verse 9. For Yahweh shall lead Israel with joy in the light of his glory, with the mercy and righteousness that cometh from him.
Right. So with that, we're going to close up. Lord willing, y'all brothers got something out of this lesson?
Yeah, I did, man. It was beautiful, man. I appreciate this.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. That was exactly what I needed.